Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue and my continuing playthrough of what I've built so far in my RPG Maker MV. It's been a few weeks. I've been sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. My apologies for not updating sooner. I'm going to try to get through a few episodes, just maybe 3 or 4, depending on how much work I run into. It shouldn't be too bad, though, but... We're going to pick up from last time where we left off, coming back from the Shrine of Knowledge and having to deal with the fact that our liaison, the Angel of Knowledge, has been kidnapped by the boss of the zone. So let's dive in. Okay, so I've built up the top floor a little better. I've also come down here and removed the stairs and instead put a door that the player will get this little text message that it's locked, and they should come back later. I want the switch. Pyramid down is not the right one. What gives me the conversation on this one? Crystal Restore K. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll use that. Crystal Restore K. That does mean that the player might be able to go upstairs before they come over here and talk to the angel. There's no reason for them to think of that. Why would they do that? But, you know, if they try to, they could go upstairs. But that's fine. They'll come up here. They won't be able to trigger this conversation until after they talk to the angel. Well, you know what? Let me back up a little bit more, because I was going to have the conversation trigger off of something as well. So let's do a switch, control switch. And then what was I going to use way back when I first built this? What was I going to use? Pyramid barrier, boss fight, security gates, Naho entrance, shrine barrier, pyramid switches, skill test with the buttons for the skill shrine. Let's try pyramid down. That's for after the pyramid falls. Checkpoint gate. That's not it either. Key item echoes. These actually might get changed out because I still need to get the class switching fixed. I might not wind up using these, but anyways, this is not any of this. Okay. Well, let's make another switch. I'll make it over here. Oh wait, I need to name it. We'll call it, what am I gonna call it? Upper floor? Naho, second floor. Sure. Okay. Apply. There we go. Operation on. And it needs to be for either of these, both of these, depending on which one the player chooses. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. So we'll come back to this door and we'll change this to Naho second floor. There we go. Good. All right. So now they have to talk to the statue. I was going to say talk to the angel, but they're not there right now. They have to trigger this event for this door to unlock so they can go upstairs, so they can trigger this conversation. But that means, let's see. This is an item that we are actually changing to this. So I need to get rid of this. Delete. Right. This must be the key. Let's hurry back to the statue. That needs to be deleted. What did I leave off? Again, it's been a couple of weeks. My apologies. What did I actually leave off here? Who's this? If you'd taken our little spirit guide, but we are going to get the angel back, right? Indeed. Then the question now is how? Perhaps we should investigate this building. See if the military has not left any clues lying around. See if our enemy, probably. See if our enemy has not left any clues. Enemy. Oh, nope. Why? Okay. Why did I cancel? Our enemy. There we go. Apply. Okay. So, the clue's going to be what the enemy's up to and how to get into the pyramid. So we need to change this conversation here. Let's take this and we'll cut it out. There are people in the next room. Perhaps our enemy is discussing some of their plans for the region. We should listen in. It may give us an edge on the mission. Yeah, that's going to be changed, but not this part. Dragon, Sage, Golden. I'm not really happy with these monikers. I mean, I might change Sage to something else because we have a class that's going to be called Sage. I'll think about it, though, because I'm not really sure what I want to put here. They continue to rail against us despite my efforts. Only to understand violence. Does that mean he's displeased with us? Did you hear that? Oh, yeah. The other shrines are already under our enemy's control. What do we do? Our next priority should be still the closest shrine, right? So we have a chance to beat them to it. Okay. So I actually haven't finished this whole event either. So I need to work on that. First thing I'm going to do, though, is put some items in this storage room up here. I've said before how I kind of want there to be more things for the player to do in the world. Investigate pots and drawers. You know, the standard RPG, rummage through other people's stuff for items. Or money, or equipment. So I'm going to add a few more things here. I am going to add money to this one, though. There we go. There should be a sound, but no image, no effect, no visual effect. And 100 gold was found. You found... I hate how I have to change this every time because I did it once. And it just looks better. You found 100 Vs. Oops, we don't need 2. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and then it's just empty the next time you tried it. Okay. This one, let's do some items. How about more money? Sure. Let's do. It should still be a smaller amount. I don't want to go crazy here, but enough to buy a piece of equipment. Now that the player has 4 different knowledge classes, 4 different battle classes, and the starting classes, they need more gear for everything. I'll give them. You know what? Let's give them 110 gold. Or whatever we call it, right? It's not gold in this. You found 110 Vs. 110 V. Okay. Oh, wait. Because I want all of this to be in the middle. Any kind of notification or anything like that. Any kind of sign. Any kind of, like, fourth wall breaking notice goes in the middle. So the player can come in, raid over here. There's not really anything over here. Maybe I'll have like a little interactable, these notes on the table that gives some more insight into the military force. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to create something and then have upstairs notes, military notes. That's fine. And then we'll just leave it for now. But that'll be something that we can just a little more world building, you know. This door's locked. And should I have a... I'm wondering if I should have a text here. Yeah, you know what? I will. Let's have Joan. No, Joan's too eager to just bust down the door. Let's have Elizabeth. Sure. And we'll just do the standard. And then have her... What should she say? She's number 3, I think. The way I have this built. The door's locked. No. I hear voices coming from the other side of this door. I hear voices coming from the other side of this door. We don't need that. I hear voices coming from the other side of this door. Let's not disturb them right now. Let's... why would you not bust in, Elizabeth? Perhaps we can gain a vantage point to listen in. Sure. I don't know. That's not gonna work. Perhaps there is... Perhaps there's some way to listen in. I need another... You know what? I need another text box, because it's not gonna fit everything I want to put here. Okay. So we'll just do another text box. Same thing here with Elizabeth. And then... Yeah, because I'm going to forget for sure if I don't put her on there. I want to use the mayhaps. There is a way for us to listen in. I'm not sure. I'm thinking, what if I try... Okay. Hold on, because we're taking a leap of logic here for them to just go straight to, let's eavesdrop. The door's locked. I'm not sure. The door's locked. Right. Okay. All right. No, I don't think that's too... That's too on the nose. I wonder... Huh. I don't know how to get from point A to point C here. Let me just save this. I hear voices coming from the other side of this door. They could be our enemy. They could be the leadership. It might be important. You know what? I'm going to change it from Elizabeth. Maybe that's what's throwing me. Let's do Solomon. Which face do we want here? Yeah, that one. Sure. And you're number 4, actually, I think. This could be the info. This could be the info we need. No, I don't like that either. They could be discussing... They could be discussing the kidnapping, the disappearance situation with... They could be discussing the situation with the pyramid. Yeah, okay. And then, of course, mayhaps we're just going to get rid of, because that was an Elizabeth thing. They could be discussing the situation with the pyramid. Is there a way to eavesdrop? Oh, shoot, I went too far. Is there a way for us to listen in? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. This is going to be second floor locked door. Okay. All right. So I got there eventually. Right. So if you try to go through this door, you'll get that text message, and then probably need a second. I probably need a second. Yeah. Okay. I need a second page. So once the conversation with these guys is finished and that cutscene is over, the door defaults to this, basically. And you won't get that, hey, we need to eavesdrop message again. Which door was it? This one? Yes. Okay. All right. And then maybe you can come in and out once they're gone. I'm not sure. It'll probably stay closed forever. So I need to get this rolling. What do I have so far? This will be eavesdropping cutscene. There we go. Wait, do you hear that? There are people in the next room. We don't need that. Let's change that, actually. Right. We still need to... Right. I need to figure out... I forgot about that. I need to figure out a way to make sure that the game knows which face we're using. But, I mean, right now they would be in disguise. So we will keep the disguises on. I need to be able to set up an auto way for the text messages to be the faces. Anyways, okay. We're going to change this. Wait, do you hear that? The people in... We can hear the people in next... Wait, do you hear that? The wall here is thin enough for us to... Oh, it's not gonna fit. Eavesdrop. Oh, how can I get that to fit? All right, first things first. I need to actually put his... I need to put his name here. There we go. Wait, do you hear that? The wall here is... It's not gonna fit. Wait, do you hear that? Okay, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna make it a little bit longer. Seems the wall here, and then okay, yeah, just make it is thin enough for us to eavesdrop. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna have to do it that way. That's fine. Perhaps we'll have to change that because I need his name in here. Perhaps our enemy is discussing some of their plans for the region. We should listen in. It gives us an edge. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of this. There we go. And you're number 1, right? If I remember correctly. It's you, Joan, Elizabeth, yeah, Solomon. We should listen in. You know what? I'm going to have him say, then we should listen closely. It may give us it may just be the edge we need now. It may give us an edge against whoever took, yeah, against whomever, I'm going to have to do this again, took the angel. I'm not really sure. The other option I could do is say it may give us insight into their behavior in the area. What is that military term for operation? Oh, yeah. Their operation in this area. You know what? I'm going to put that, yeah. It may give us insight into their operations. Oh, it's not going to fit. Even operation is towing the line there on that. Let me see. Okay, it does fit. It may give us insight into their operation in this area. I'm not happy with area. What? Nation, continent, zone? Zone just doesn't make any sense. I'm also not happy with operations. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna split it again. It may give us insight into their operations here and at the other shrines. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Great. Okay, so then we move. Then they have their conversation, which I will actually need to go through piece by piece. And then the map comes back to us. Did you hear that? The other shrine's already under our enemy's control. Oh, right. That part comes after this. Okay. It may give us insight into their operations here and... I want to change this bottom line then. It may give us insight into their... I'm just going to say operations for the time being, and I'll try to think up something better. But that is definitely a note I have to make for myself. So hold on one second. Okay? All right. So I'll come back to this in between episodes when I've had time to sit down and work through the script without wasting everybody's time. But anyways, we'll come back down here. Did you hear that? The other shrines are already our enemy's control. So what do? Our next priority should still be the closest shrine, right? They said it still stands, so we have a chance to beat them to it. Okay. But this does need to have her name, and Joan needs to have her name attached to it as well. 3. There we go. And... 3. No, you're 2, if I recall. You know what? Before I get too far ahead of myself... Okay, let's go back up here. Right, Gilgamesh, Joan, Elizabeth, Solomon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Cool. I still want to work on this because I want these guys moving around. Having a static dialogue scene is just kind of boring in an RPG like this. So I'll work on it a little bit more. What is this going to be? Dragon Commander 2. After Knowledge Shrine... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I got it. But we don't want Crystal Restore here. We want... where is Pyramid Fall? Pyramid Boss. Pyramid Down. There we go. Right. Okay. If you come back up to this room and try to eavesdrop again, you'll hear him talking to the final boss, the big man himself. Right. That was the plan. Anyways, okay. Okay, one final thing before I go. I know, but one final thing before I go. I think maybe leaving the Sage Commander as Sage Commander is fine. It helps inform the player what this commander is going to be capable of. If I decide to use this guy as a boss fight or as a fight at all, because the player will have the Sage and then they'll know, oh, this guy is capable of doing the same thing. So I think I will keep it that way. I might actually change Golden and Dragon. Well, Golden was going to be the good guy out of this trio. The one who is more sympathetic to the goals of the player characters. Dragon, though, I might change it. I don't know what, but I might change it. Anyways, one other thing. I had it, and then it left my head. Oh, right. We need to finish. We need to come back down here. They said it still stands, so we have a chance to beat them to it. Our next priority should still be the closest shrine, right? That needs to change. Yeah, let's change this. So what do we do? Our next priority should still be rescuing the angel, right? Let's change that. Does rescuing have an E? Rescuing, I'm just going to leave it that. Rescuing the angel, right? There we go. They said it's still, let's change that. And do I want it to be Joan? Hold on. The other enemy shrines are, the other shrines are already under our enemy's control. Okay, yes, I'm going to change this to Gilgamesh. And delete that. And let's go with... They mentioned a camp. Hold on. I need to come back up here because I didn't actually read through this. Such a pity. What about the pacification of the natives? People of Naho accept our occupation. As for the Orc tribe, you're too soft on the greens. You two need to step it up. The other shrines have already fallen. Does this mean he is displeased? Okay. They mentioned a tribe of orcs. No, I don't like that. But rebelling against them, fighting them, struggling. Perhaps these people would be able to help us. Would be willing to aid us. Perhaps these people would be... Oh, do I make the sentence there? Or do I split it? It's probably better if I split it at willing. Yeah, it just looks better, I think. Perhaps these people would be willing to aid us against a common foe. Ooh, maybe I should split it. Perhaps these people would be willing... Okay, all right. I changed it again. Willing, space, to aid us against a common foe. Good. Yes. Okay. Okay, and that should be the end of the sentence. But then I need self-switch A on, new page, self-switch A, right. Because we only want that cutscene to trigger once. Okay. All right. Now I'm done. So the player would leave. Ideally, the player would leave this building. Come back out here. And then decide to go looking for this tribe. So, if they ask around town, should I have a switch on all of the people who mention the orc tribe if they decide to go and ask around town? I think maybe at least the innkeeper. Welcome travelers. Let's do a new event page. And let's do switch. Naho second floor. Oh, wait. No. Because if they trigger the second floor and then leave and come talk to this guy before going upstairs, they'll get information that they... Yeah. No. I want to apply, but I want to do a different switch. But I don't like just adding more and more switches. I think it's too much bloat. Keep it simple. What about... Pyramid down. We're going to enter internment clear. We'll... I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to make ones that are already... Alright, we'll just make another one. Orc tribe. Okay, sure. We'll call it Orc tribe because that's what we're asking people around about. So that switches on. Great. Good. Okay. So I need to... Let's go back to the inn. And then have him here. Okay. Yeah, we'll skip Elizabeth and Gilgamesh and everybody asking him and just go straight to him giving an answer. Where are you? Is that one you? I can't remember. Yeah, that's him. Okay. No, because I only want him to have the one text box. And I want him to be the helpful one, so he's not going to say this. We'll have... Let me actually cut that. Somebody else will say that one. Let's go to the armor shop. And he'll say this. Silas the shopkeeper. New event page. Switch. Orc tribe. Oh, wait. Hold on, because I don't remember. Okay. Gee, did I... People? There he is. Okay. Silas? Silas the shopkeeper. Okay, and then he can say this. Yeah. All around the desert, yeah. I need to either be okay with a more generic conversation, or after the first time they talk to him, Silas, the player talks to Silas, move to a different, like a neutral event page. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Let's go back to the innkeeper because he's the helpful one. So what's he gonna say? Oh, I got it. Okay, this one I can be okay with. Multiple text boxes. It should be you are. I know my English. Should I capitalize humans? I feel like dwarves, elves, humans, orcs should always be capitaled. But that, I don't know. Yeah, well, it's fine. I always capitalize them, so I might as well capitalize it now, just to be consistent. And then we'll have him say, if you insist, then, well, let's see. Should he point him to the closest tribe, or... Okay, I got it. I heard the troops talking about a camp of them to the southwest. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That'll point the player in the right direction at the very least. But then I want to go back to this one. I want to have that conversation once and then only once. So self switch on and then self switch A, and we'll just copy. Oh no, it should be self switch B because I don't want that going. Okay, good thing I checked that. Self switch B. Okay. How may I serve you today? Would you like to purchase some rooms? Please come again. This should be the default one. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to copy the same page and then paste and then delete. Sure. Let's get rid of that and self switch B. Sure. Yeah, that's the okay. Good. It should work that way. I'm gonna have to test it. Obviously, I'm gonna have to come back in here, but I want to make a conversation with everybody in town. Even Corden? Yeah, sure. Even Corden. And then, what about the residents here, though? Do I want them to have a? Do I want them to have an opinion about the orcs? Perhaps. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's fine. But then, of course, I need to test it. I need to actually come in and make sure this one works for sure, since I just added like 3 pages to it. But you know what? Instead of, I still need to work on another piece of the script that we've just passed. So I'm going to end the episode here while I write up some dialogue for all of these people about the orcs. And then we'll pick up next episode with me playing this and making sure it works before heading out into the desert. Let's actually go. So we have to actually come across here over to this area here. I think before I end the episode, though, I want to make sure. Let's go down the list to the Scorches. I don't think any of these people are tuned right with their stats. Let me look at the guys I know I've worked on. Scorches, I think, are too low. Sand Troopers, M defense is 31, max HP is 720. Yeah, I think these guys are a little too low. They're supposed to be, anything on the other side of this bridge needs to be stronger than this side of the bridge. Left versus right. So I need to go through all these enemies that are on the right, the left side of the bridge, and just beef them up a little bit more. I could actually, well, I don't know if I want to do that. Make a complete duplicate of the same enemy, put them on the right, and then make a stronger version for the left. But I don't know. I don't want to do that because the player is going to get stronger as they wander around this area. I want those enemies that they struggle with initially when they first show up to be doable or even grinding XP and money by the time they're able to access the Great Pyramid in the last area of this zone. So maybe I'll just keep one version of each enemy. And the stronger ones on the left will give them some trouble until they level up, and then cakewalk, or at least doable. But yeah, some of these stats are going to have to be... Some of these stats are going to have to be looked at before we continue to go on. It's a lot of HP. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. But anyways, okay. So I have 2 goals for next episode. I need to work on some dialogue, some scripting, and stat up the enemies. So I will work on that, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Until next time, stay safe, and God bless you.